Said that, I clicked my intermission screen and then OBS crashed. There we go. Yeah, I think that was just a random crash. Because I've done streams. I've done 5-hour streams before. But I fucking swapped scenes and OBS crashed so fast from me clicking the intermission scene that it didn't even go to the intermission screen. It stayed on this scene. For those who have been here long enough, you may remember early on in my streaming career where I could barely make it to 3 hours every night because OBS would just crash around the 3-hour mark. I later found out it was because of a plugin mismatch. Not plugin, a driver mismatch. Because if you don't know, or if you forgot, I stream from Linux. I stream from Pop! OS. And, there are multiple ways of handling drivers. OBS does have drivers, kind of. For audio, the most common driver is pulse audio. There's also a driver called Pipewire. The thing about pulse audio is it has a habit of shitting itself. It's very unstable, it's not very good. So better OSs use Pipewire. Pop! OS, which again is what I use, uses Pipewire. But it is compatible with pulse audio through a compatibility layer with Pipewire. So what was happening was after about 3 hours, the pulse audio compatibility layer would shit itself and OBS would crash. I was able to fix it by adding a plugin that lets me capture audio and video through Pipewire instead of Pulse Audio, and that very firmly solved my problem. I've been able to go for 3 hours and even longer than 3 hours for several streams for basically the past year, because I solved that in my first year of streaming. So no, basically the past 2 years, because I started streaming 2 years ago in July, and I solved that in October of the same year. So I only had that issue for a couple months. Not many people stream from Linux, but there is a community for it. There's even a tag for it. She's not someone that I would call a friend, just because we haven't really spoken much, but the streamer Expired Popsicle, who is a mutual friend of a friend, streams from Linux. I haven't caught one of her streams in a while, though. And I know of at least one other VTuber who occasionally streams from Linux. If you go longer than 3 hours, you should call a doctor. That is true. However, I don't need no doctor in my life. I eat too many apples, you see. So the doctors will not see me. They fear me, for I have become too powerful. So Zeno is likely farther ahead of me than he was before. I didn't want to be over here. Shit. God, I can't wait until I have a model. And do the little Robo Buddy to clear sand on the way to the spring ball. And you just gotta look at him go. Can't really do much to speed him up, you just gotta look at him go. Okay. That's not where I wanted to go. Wait a minute. Let's find the star, just a save point. Alright, that's fine. Hey Zeno, or just Joe if you happen to remember. The reserve tank that's underneath this room, is it on the left sand waterfall thing or the right one. Left? I think you're right. Ah! God, motherfuckers, I've never had that happen to me before. Off with missile as well. Right, his power bomb and missile. Yeah, power bomb I can ignore. Went through the wrong door. Usually only do the left side. So do I. I'm not doing it yet. All my homies hate Meridia. This is quite easily the worst part of the game. I have the route mostly memorized at this point. But it's still the slowest part of the fucking game. Alright, if you're too close to him, it doesn't count. Got him. Now, speaking of the Yakuza series, I think I mentioned that earlier, I'm actually going to be finishing Yakuza Kiwami 2 tomorrow, most likely. Because I don't really have any major sub-stories left that I want to do. So literally all I have left is to beat the game. You have a child with an unquenchable thirst for games. Simulate anything. Yeah, I will not emulate stuff that's still being actively supported. I'm a collector, so I prefer to have most of my stuff physically. The older I get, though, the more I start to understand why people emulate. Like, just whatever. Because, like, companies are not going to preserve this stuff. Or if they do, they might not do it well unless they have someone like M2 or Digital Eclipse involved. All I ask is that you don't emulate indie games. Buy those legit. Because, I mean, if you emulate or whatever a Nintendo game, like, Nintendo's not going to be hurt by it. But an indie dev could. Unless the indie dev happens to be Nicholas, then hurt them. They deserve it. What Nicholas did to Studio Pixel, Daisuke Amaya, is cruel. Because they stole the rights over it. They stole the rights to his own game from him. Yeah, let's not talk about piracy here. I missed my chance. I'm gonna have to wait for him to do it again. It's easier to do it from the left side. I have never screwed this up before. Playing Twilight Princess on the GameCube for the first time. Well, the Wii version is fucking trash. If I'm being honest. I beaten it on... I've beaten it on GameCube several times. It's one of my annual replays. And I've beaten it on Wii U once. I tried playing it on Wii and I couldn't deal with the motion controls. I don't mind motion controls. I love the Wii. And I couldn't fucking play Twilight Princess on it. It's so bad. The thing is, if you ask Xeno, his first time playing Twilight Princess was the Wii, and I think that was the version he finished first. Xeno, what do you think of the Wii version of Twilight Princess? Because I don't think for a second that the Wii is a bad console. I fucking love the Wii. The problem is Twilight Princess uses the motion controls very badly. Because it wasn't meant for them. I don't know, we originally got him on launch day and the launch day Wii because he worked at GameStop when he came out. Ah. The GameCube version first, Wii version first, you love it. Crunchy speaker in the Wiimote makes it much better. I don't know about that, but okay. Oh, wait a moment, I do not want to go this way. Not yet. I know. Do I? No, I do. Wait a minute. Nintendo in a real boom era? Not sure what you mean by that. If you mean that they're doing well, they are. I mean, like, the Switch is, home to some of their best games ever. Okay, that is what you meant, alright. Yeah, I mean, I had a Wii U. I had it since launch, and I liked the Wii U when I originally got it. I don't like it that much anymore. I don't own many Wii U games anymore. I did keep the ones that I liked. Because I will not sell a console if there's even one game for it that I like. Not unless I am in desperate need of money, and it is yet to happen. I hold on to my stuff. Maybe I'm also a sentimental guy, I guess. There are good Wii U games. I don't know if there's many that are worth playing now. When the Switch was announced, you were able to casually walk into GameStop at like 11 pre-order a launch day Switch. We had to get ours at midnight. And I don't remember if it was the day of or the day before. Or the day of or the day after it launched. But we were able to get a copy. I think we went out for their original midnight launch, and the only Switches they were selling were ones that people had pre-ordered, which we didn't. So then my brother and my dad went out the next morning to find a Switch somewhere. And they came home with 2 Switches, one for me and one for my brother. I say my brother as if he isn't in chat. I already said to Zeno. Nintendo hype was so low at the time. Well, I mean, nobody expected the Switch to do well. Because the Wii U did so poorly, people thought, oh, people aren't interested in Nintendo anymore or something. Or that people would be cautious because of the Wii U, but the Switch ended up being Nintendo's... I think it's actually close to surpassing the DS as their most popular console. If it hasn't already. I mean, I like Pokemon, but I do know the series is kind of taking a nosedive. I will say, I did have fun with Sword and Shield, and I do genuinely think there is a good game in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, spring ball, but I don't go this way. Also, I fucking love the 3DS. It's such a good handheld. I can't use mine at the moment because the battery was swollen, so I had to remove the battery. I had to pull the battery from my DS, 3DS, and PSP. Did not pull it from my Vita because I couldn't get the battery out. Not that it was like swollen or anything, but I don't even know if it is because getting the battery out of the Vita is a little more complicated than I expected. And, I didn't feel like doing that at the time. So I'm gonna have to take it to a shop for them to do it for me. Maybe I won't grab that reserve tank. I don't need it. Who needs a reserve tank? I'm good into this game. I don't fucking need it. Shit! I will say though, as much as I do like to defend Pokemon, because I do still genuinely like the series, I do understand the brain dead comment, because like you could put a steaming pile of shit with the Pokemon with the Pokemon branding and people would still buy it. I would. I am that stupid fan. I just like Pokemon. I just like Pokemon. Been playing it since I was a kid. And people who don't play video games, just Pokemon. Is it really one of those series? I mean, Pokemon is more than just a game series. There's the trading card, there's the anime, there's the toys. So like, I guess I can see that. I never really thought of it as a series where people who don't play video games just play that. Not saying you're wrong, I'm just saying I never really thought of it that way. I thought, oh, it's a Nintendo IP, more, People who play video games play Nintendo IPs, but like... It's different because it's such a big brand. Like, it's way more than just a video game series. Spring Ball! Hooray! Alright. So all that's left is Ridley. Oh dear. You know, a lot of people like never even had a home console before the Switch. I know a few people whose first console was an Xbox 360 because they were younger than me. Ah, that's what you meant. Okay. I mean, those are still, like, pretty good consoles. I do know of people who, just like the, handhelds. I mean, there's a streamer, I actually mentioned her earlier, Roxy Glitchcat. She only streams from handhelds. She's a great streamer. She and I don't always see eye to eye, but, she is a fantastic streamer. She streams a lot of really niche games that I had, some of which I had never even heard of before. So, yeah, let's check her out. She's the, streamer, for those who were here earlier, that I mentioned that I dreamed about for whatever reason. I'm gonna go through here. Ah, I do need to go through there. So, there is a way to get uncompressed audio out of a GBA. There's a really, really, like, crunchy setup you can do by getting the GBA to crash, and you can get it to output the audio files directly where they're uncompressed. And there are attempts from fans to try to restore the audio of GBA games. I don't know about Zero Mission and Fusion, but I do know people did that for other, Mother 3. Oh my god, Other M. It's just Mother. I thought the M stood for Mother. No, it's just Mother, but the M is moved over. Because, I guess, spoiler alert, but there's a character in it named M who's just a reincarnation slash clone human person of Mother Brain. It's weird. No, it doesn't make sense in context. It's fucking Other M. Of course it doesn't make sense in context. So it's not in the English version. I need to look up a, her name is MB in the game, not just M. Okay. I thought the M in the title was referring to her. Wait, her name is M. Okay, that's not even subtle, though. Jesus. At some point, I do want to stream Other M. I've played it off stream. That was before I even started streaming. That was when I was doing a mostly Metroid series playthrough. Because for those of you who have stuck around for my Metroid streams, you know how much I love Metroid. You gotta see what this travesty is. This is the story. Now there are fan remakes in the Super Metroid engine. Samus is a woman in a male-dominated career fighting against literal Mother Brain. It's an interesting way of putting it. It's not incorrect, it's just an interesting way of putting it, I guess. Alright, I have power bombs now. Can I go through here? Ow. Can I kill you? Yes, but that's not the right way. Alright. Huh, powerbomb opens that. I didn't know that. So a dumbass left Ridley's lair without fighting Ridley because it took a wrong turn. That's one dumb shit. Alright, we're gonna go through very slowly, I guess. Who needs the grapple beam? I can just float in the air. Who fucking needs the grapple? We watched she kills except Riley has a child, except Riley who stole her baby. Also not wrong. Ow. Oh, I just did a glitch and I didn't even mean to. That's a speedrunning trick. I didn't even mean to do it. Shiver home, yay. We are definitely nearing the end of stream. Also, I forgot to mention, last time I was in Kohai's stream, which was last night, he made a comment that caught me by surprise. He seemed disappointed that he thought I wouldn't show up for today's stream because it was Elden Ring. And I had to remind him that I don't play Elden Ring. I just thought it was cute. It's just nice to know that someone gets upset when they think you're not going to be around, I guess. Everything was good. I'm not saying it's bad. I just don't play Souls-likes. The only Souls-like I finished is Tunic. I am slowly but surely getting more interested in Souls-likes. After October, I'm going to be streaming Hollow Knight. I originally wasn't going to stream it, but I've decided that I want to stream it. October will be my horror marathon. I do not have enough time to stream Hollow Knight before then. You heard of the Mummy Demastered? It has been on my Switch wish list basically since the Switch launched. But yes, I have. I am... Oh. If I don't do a GBA-themed Metroid Mania marathon next year, I might try to make sure that the Mummy Demastered is a part of it. Screw attack. I've heard good things about it. I've heard it's very good. I've heard it's much better than the movie it's based on. Because that was during the period where Brendan Fraser was kind of blacklisted from Hollywood, and they were trying to remake The Mummy without him to tie it into the stupid, Darkness Cinematic Universe, whatever the fuck it was called. That, nobody wanted. It's one of those rare instances of a game being based on a movie where the game was much better than the movie. The other main one being, like, Chronicles of Riddick. Because both of the Riddick games are really, really good, from what I've heard. I own Butcher Bay. And there are two Riddick films. There's the Chronicles of Riddick and Pitch Black, and Pitch Black came first. Pitch Black is fucking amazing. But I've heard that Chronicles of Riddick is kind of dog shit. To put it simply. Yeah, Joe, I think you might be a little behind stream. Oh, isn't Minority Report supposed to be a good movie, though? Is that a bad movie? I've heard it was good. Never seen it. PC good movie, horrible game. Also, 6 Card 21, welcome in. Are you a fellow Super Metroid enjoyer, or did you find me from another means? Am I going the right way? How's Metroid treating you? It's going good. I'm celebrating 2 years of streaming on Twitch, and this is the second game I streamed ever. Might have a slight obsession with this game. Oh, don't worry. You'll fit right in here. I'm a big fan of the Metroid series. Definitely my favorite, Nintendo IP. I didn't even know that was there. What the fuck? Oh, that's right. I don't even need to fight them. I can just do that. Yeah, we were watching old clips, and I speedran Mario 64 very badly before this. I'm learning a new route, which is the quote-unquote correct route. And I'm not used to it, because I only just started learning it. And I made so many goddamn mistakes. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. I screwed up everything. The funny thing is, despite screwing up almost everything, I was almost close to my PB with my old route where I wasn't doing everything, or where I wasn't doing the most optimal route. Yeah, like, I can't do a lot of the crazy stuff, unfortunately. I'm still learning it. I want to learn it, though. But, the game is certainly a game. I love it. But that's only because I've been playing it for 30 years. It's one of the first games I ever played. It's got some nonsensical physics, that's one thing for certain. Owies. Die already. Oh, that's never happened before. I'm having all kinds of issues tonight. OBS crashed, my fucking Mario 64 run was awful. Keep forgetting my route here. I am short some super missiles, though. Speak for yourself, I died to Ridley twice. Where are you at now? Did you beat Ridley? Or am I ahead of you now? How the fuck did you actually die to Ridley? Like, what in the goddamn? You're better at this game than me. Oh, it's basically go mode right now. We just gotta get back up top. Ah! Zeta, what are you doing? Holy shit. Why do you have so few? Yeah, Zeno is better at the game than me. But, the difference between him and me with most games is, well, he can generally be faster at them. I have better survivability. I'm also much better at platforming. I have better survivability, and I tend to have more money in games. Oh, well, this would have been useful earlier. See, rather than learn how to fight Ridley, I just stock up on super missiles and missiles. That way, instead of learning how to fight him, I can just pelt him with everything I've got and improvise. I've never run out of missiles and super missiles before, though. That was new. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Who was it that I was watching who recently played Super Metroid and just flawlessly pulled off a, oops. One of the hardest, missile tanks or super missile tanks to get. The one where you gotta do the, morph ball slide from, what's it? Speed booster? Who was it that I was watching that did that? I've watched someone do that within the past, like, month. And I don't remember who it was. It wasn't Ahmed's, was it? I swear Zeno was watching, so it probably wasn't Ahmed's. I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Ahmed's. Alright. We are nearly done. Whoops, I just scraped my mic against my shoulder. Whoops. Oh, I have the spring ball. Well, now I forgot. Alright. So now we go back up to the ship to resupply. And then we kill the bitch herself, Mother Brain. And then we will be raiding out. So this is roughly a 5-hour stream. We're probably going at least a few minutes late, I think. Probably not too long. It's not going to reflect that in the VOD because OBS crashed, but... yeah, it is what it is. Goddamn, I hate Ridley in this. You only just kill. I'm probably gonna beat the game before you then. You were ahead of me at one point, and then you fucked up at Ridley. You know, once I replace the battery in my 3DS, I might do a replay of Samus Returns. There's a few 3DS games that I want to finish. When I have another break in the Yakuza series, I'm really tempted to finish Radiant Historia. God, I had never pre-ordered a game that quickly before. I played the demo for like a couple hours and I immediately pre-ordered it because I knew it would be something special. But I was going through some stuff at the time, so I never played much of it after the copy arrived, unfortunately. It's been on my list to go back to for so many years. Then I just kind of stopped using my 3DS for the longest time. I finally started using it again, but then I had a thought, you know, given I just had a situation with my Switch, I should probably check my handheld batteries. And, yeah, that's how I found out this 3DS battery was swollen. Did the Yakuza games get better? I mean, I think they're good off the bat. I'm loving the ones I've played. I've played Zero, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. Kiwami was pretty damn good. The real good one, though, was 0 and Kiwami 2. I know 3 is supposed to be pretty rough, and I think everybody likes 4. I don't know what people think of 5 or 6, but I know everyone likes 7 and Gaiden. And I think everyone likes Infinite Wealth. I like 0. I thought Yakuza 0 was really good. It made me cry at a later point. There's no way to speed this up. The time to row another character explain the main character's own backstory to him or threaten to break the disc in half. I don't remember having that problem with it. I mean, I've only played 3 Yakuza games, and it's one of my favorite series, like, ever. I'm trying to play through the whole series to get caught up. I don't remember them bringing up the orphanage all that much. But I finished 0 a few months ago. I will say, as much as I liked Yakuza 0, Kiwami 2 is even better. Because the original Yakuza 2 is supposed to be really good. I haven't played the original, I've only played the remake. Well, okay, so Yakuza 0 is a prequel that came out after Yakuza 5. And a lot of what it shows for Kiryu wasn't revealed in the previous game. So a lot of that is new information for 0. Same with Majima. Oh dear God. Zachary! Welcome on in! Oh shit, fuck! Oh God, hang on, I'm kind of dealing with something. Ah, there we go. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Zach, what were you playing? Champions of Kryn. Is that the Star Control game you were playing? One Night of the Rose is good, but 2 Nights of the Rose is even better. I have no idea what that means, but I will accept it. Sorry, I was finishing my coffee. Raiders, welcome on in. If you don't know who I am the one and only Dapper Dragon. And it is my 2-year STREAMIVERSARY. I hope you had a good time with Zachary. And control. What's D&D? Gold box class. Oh, the D&D stuff. Okay, that's right. Okay, I hope you had a good time. I have not played many D&D games. I played Baldur's Gate and Planescape, and that's about it. The original Baldur's Gate, and I played Baldur's Gate 3. But Raiders, I hope you had a good time. I am celebrating 2 years of Twitch. This is actually our last bit of the stream. I'm just finishing up here. And by Strategic Simulations Inc. I do not know that name. I'll have to look into it. Well, if you need to do your after-stream care, grab a snack, grab a drink, or whatever you need to do, go by all means, go ahead and do it. I will keep your community entertained in the meantime. Initials. Like I said, we're just finishing up here. I was celebrating 2 years of Twitch with first 2 games I ever streamed. Because when I started streaming, I just started, and I started with Super Mario 64 and Super Metroid as my second stream. So we played both of them tonight. I should probably hit that save point. Like, hey, when it was your childhood friend reminiscing with you, but an assassin lady sneaks into your apartment. And I jokingly was like, I bet she brings up the orphanage. Wait, an assassin lady sneaks into your apartment? I never saw that. That might have been a sub-story. I don't think that was part of the main story. I don't remember that. So you actually may have seen a sub-story that I didn't. The sub-stories are all self-contained, for the most part. So, like, they'll reference events in the game and events the characters past, but they're not necessarily, like... Yeah, I don't remember an assassin lady. It has been a while since I played Zero. But no, the games do get better. Because I liked Zero, but if you have problems with Zero, Kiwami 2 is really good. Chicken strips? Why chicken strips? Ow. Really, bitch? This bullshit? Ow. Six also good since it uses the same engine as Kiwami 2. Last game with Cosmos as the main character. Well, except for Gaiden. Because Kiryu is the main character of Gaiden. Internal montage of Super Metroid video. I don't remember anything with chicken strip. I haven't watched that video in so long. The baby. My favorite part of that video is right in the beginning when Samus rolls up her gun as if it's a sleeve. That gets me every time. I have a GIF of that saved. That's probably my favorite joke terminal montages ever made. Aside from tying Buck Bumble to Earthbound. Because that joke only makes sense if you've played Earthbound, or at least the intro. Uh-oh. Rep. Hooray! Fuck you. I still think Metroid would make for a really good horror game. Speaking of that, creepy Emio the Smiling Man teaser that Nintendo put out without, like, any context, turned out to be a new Famicom Detective Club game. Which is actually pretty cool. Because Famicom Detective Club is supposed to be a really, really good visual novel series. I heard the remakes are pretty good. I haven't bought them yet. They've been on my list. Oh, and I can just do the hee-hoo, haha. And the new one, Emio, is looking to be a proper horror game for Nintendo. Like they describe it as a horror thriller. So like, that sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Ow. Of course we're gonna save the animals, though. She canonically does, because they're in Fusion. I really should stream Fusion in,
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Hmm? Oh, Ujaya! Welcome on in. Thank you for the... Thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime. 17 months, holy shit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. That is going to be it for tonight's stream very shortly. And that little shot coming out on the right was the animals leaving. Alright. Clear time, 1:58. That is not accurate. I don't think that's accurate at all. Okay. Normally, out of respect for the developers, I would let the credits play out. Since this is a replay, both on stream and off stream, I'm not going to do that. I'm also very, very hungry, so I would like to go. So while the credits are playing, I'm going to do my in-stream spiel. This game with the Justin Bailey mod. I think I know what hack you're talking about, because I've played it. I never finished it, though. The rewind helps cut down time. I didn't rewind that much. I didn't rewind significantly enough for it to affect the time that much. I don't think. I also just rewound to save a backtrack when I screwed up something that I don't normally screw up. Because I made a lot of mistakes this run that I don't normally make. But normally when I play this, I'm not streaming it, so I don't have you guys to pay attention to. So I'm distracted, is what I'm saying. I do have ADHD. But thank you all for tuning in. Thank you everyone who showed up during my 2-year celebration. I hope for many more years on Twitch. And we are going to raid my bestie, Virtual Kohai. He is one of the first people I befriended when I started streaming, and he is a good being who deserves all the love and support. So, you want to hang out after stream, I have a Discord. Want to keep up with my bullshit and other updates, I have a Twitter and a Blue Sky, and if you ever miss a stream, I have a VOD channel on YouTube. Just a reminder that tomorrow we are doing a test run of the Unreal Tournament stream we're doing Saturday. So everyone who wants to show up for that should show up. So we can make sure you can all connect and everything. I won't be streaming tomorrow though, that'll be happening in the Discord. And then Friday, I'll also be off stream. I don't stream Thursday or Friday normally. Saturday will be the Unreal Tournament stream, which I've been looking forward to for a while. I've had this in the works for a long time. And Sunday will be Majora's Mask. We're finally doing Great Bay Temple, which I'm not looking forward to, but we gotta do it. 69%. Nice. But for now, that is it for stream. Thank you all for tuning in. If you would like to join in on the raid, we have a raid call. That raid call is Dapper Dragon Raid. Yeah, there we go. So you can just copy that raid message. You can use whatever emotes you want, as long as you copy the raid message. That's all I care about. I will see you all on Saturday. And for those who are showing up for Unreal Tournament, I'll see you all tomorrow in the Discord. Let's all show Kohai some love. Alright. You all have a good evening and good night. Bye. I'm so hungry, I could eat an Octorok.